All right, guys, we got to move on because we got to talk about Shedeur Sanders' second start, right, versus my Niners. So looking ahead at the weekend, we got Shedeur his second start with the Niners. They are going to be home at Cleveland. So Shedeur Sanders was asked about the rumors surrounding the relationship he has with his head coach, Stefanski. And Shedeur, of course, he's delivering some veteran answers. Let's look at it.
From you, but all your supporters out there say that Kevin Stefanski was sabotaging you.
So you just want to start trouble, huh?
I want to ask you what your relationship with him is.
Yeah, well, what people do outside the building isn't really in my control. It's not in my power. So I don't. You act like I could go out there and tell them to do whatever. You know, that's not nothing I could control or nothing I could do. But overall, you know, I'm just happy to be here. Coach Stefanski, he's been coaching since I got here, and he's been doing a very great job, you know, with everything that's going on.
But what is your relationship like with him and when we don't see you guys together?
Definitely like a coach. You know, he tells me what I need to do on and off the field. We definitely grown. Our relationship and everything has grown, so I'm just thankful to be here.
The reporter was trying to start some drama. He's trying to stir the pot.
I hate that. He handled that so well, though.
He did.
That was really good.
Yeah, he's kind of learning now. So I want to know, Cody, what can we expect from Shedeur this weekend in the Browns, and is he going to beat the Niners this weekend?
They have a shot, but they have to do a couple things, and this is what I want to see from Shedeur and the Browns offense in this game that I think will give them the best opportunity. The first thing they have to do is Tommy Rees needs to come up with a great base game plan. They have to win, and when I talk about base game plan, I mean first and second down. That's your early install. You have to start winning on first and second down. Last week against the Raiders, they had 12 third downs. 11 of those were 3rd and 8 or more.
They were.
6 of those, Skip, were 3rd and 11 plus. That is so difficult, not even as a rookie, but as a veteran quarterback to be put in that position consistently on third down. It's impossible to win. It's impossible to be efficient. They have to win on early down and distances. The other thing I want to see this week again, get some quick game going. Get the ball out of his hands. I promise you Robert Saleh is going to come up with a huge game plan
I was just gonna say,
get
Robert
pressure on him.
When I looked at the pass attempts, majority of them were quick game last week. But I think that's not the issue with the Browns. The Browns calling quick game heavily is not the issue. The issue is stretching the field. And I think there needs to be some balance there. Obviously, you want your check down options available, but you don't want to be predictable to the point of where teams know all you're going to do is check it down and all your routes are going to be under 20 yards. Like, it's too predictable.
They're going to light him up all game long. That's what he does. But how do you go against that? Go quick game. Get some max protection, even slide the line, go full slide, know where my hots are, know where my pressures are, get some slants early, get some hitches to Judy, get the ball to Fannin out in the flat, let them go make some plays, start to frustrate that pass rush for the 49ers. And then when you take your shots down the field, there's going to be some weather involved, and I'll get to that in a second, but when you have opportunities to take shots down the field, then you go max protection. Put the tight end in, put the running back in, go 7-man pass pro, then you can start dissecting those 2-man routes with your running back in the flat. Get to that later on. Another thing, though, too, you know how you slow down this pass rush? You couldn't do it last week on the road because it was all nonverbal. Now you're at home, though. Give me some double cadence. Give me some Andrew Luck. Hot, hot, hot. You know, but Reese has to get to the line of scrimmage in time for him to be able to do that.
True.
Call it DC. As a rookie, I was huge on that. DC's double cadence. Every time I got up there, especially on third down, DC. Hot, hot, hot. Let them see what they're going to do. Maybe even go triple. Hot, hot. Show their hand. Then I can check off of that and then go execute the play call. But if you don't give them time to get up to the line and dissect what they're doing defensively and try to slow down that pass rush with some different cadences,
good point.
It's going to be impossible for him to play efficient. The other thing that I'd like to see, get him on the run again a little bit this week. Don't let him sit in the pocket. Get him outside of the pocket. Don't just go left every time, though. All 3 of his rollouts last week when they were doing play action were to the left. We saw how good he can throw on the run to the right, the one to Bond, and then resetting to Judy on the deep dig route. Let him get some play action, go to the right. You can throw one in there back to the left to keep the defense honest. I'm not saying go all 5 to the right, but give me 3 or 4 rollouts to the right, then mix it in with the left side rollout if you want to get to it. That's something else they got to do. And then another thing he has to do, and I think most important for Shedeur this week, is great with his decision-making and ball security. This game, when you have a cold weather game, I played in some of these, Lake Erie, that wind, it's not even quite snowing, it's not raining, it's right in the middle. It's going to be difficult. Ball security.
I mean, he played in Colorado for 2 years, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be nothing crazy to him.
Is a huge factor, but as a defense, you're sitting there going, punch outs, tips, overthrows. We're going to work on everything this week. Shedeur has to be great with his ball security, and he also has to be great with his decision making outside of the pocket and when he's throwing the ball down the field. You can't give the 49ers extra possessions, but that works well for their defense too, because the 49ers have been struggling, especially Brock Purdy, with turning the football over. So it's going to come down to, for me, whether Purdy or Shedeur protects the football more. I think that's going to be a difference in this game. And then the final thing, get the run game going. Let's get Judkins going. Last week, they averaged 2.4 yards per rush. It is so difficult as a rookie quarterback to go out and execute a game plan without an efficient run game. Your best friend as a quarterback is a great run game. Then you can get some play actions off of that. So if they can do all those things well, the defense keeps playing like they are. They're one of the best defenses in the league. Broncos are number one, but the Texans and the Browns are right up there with them. But if they can keep that up, I think they do have a legit shot winning in this game. I really believe they can.
Okay, but you have to make a pick right now. Who are you
make a pick? I'm gonna ride with the Browns. I'm gonna say the Browns get the win. I'm gonna say the Browns win 17-14 in a, don't want to say ugly, but in that weather, in that environment, I think it's going to be sloppy. I just think it's going to come down to who can protect the football more. And hopefully Tommy Rees puts Shedeur Sanders in a
Trent versus Miles. That's going to be a good matchup to see.
Position to go out and execute a game.
All right. Oh, man, that was eloquent. Everything you said about offensive game plan.
Yes.
But
You got to send that to the
defense.
offensive coordinator.
let your defense win this ball game. Let your top-ranked defense, the best defensive player in the league, win this defense. Put your quarterback in easy situations. Now, we all know Robert Saleh is a good coordinator, but they have not been getting to the quarterback.
No.
They are, like, towards the bottom in sacks.
Well, Nick Foles is hurt.
Well, I don't care what it is. They're not getting to the quarterback. So make it easy on Shedeur. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Run the clock, run the ball. Create some turnovers on defense, get some sacks, maybe a strip sack, scoop and score, those type of situations. Play the field control game.
Field position game.
Field position is going to be amazing. And if you get some field goals out of field position, you can beat the Niners. Now, this is the AFC North we're talking about, going against the NFC West. I expect it to be way more physical coming from the AFC North. This is in their backyard. It's a Cleveland ball game. You in the dog pound. They have a confidence coming into that game with Shedeur. I think everything's in the Browns' favor. I grew up in San Francisco, been a diehard Niner fan my whole life. You know when that stopped? When I was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. So I got the Browns this game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
You guys are wild.
We're going to keep it real tight. You know, I'm going to say 17-10, 17-13, something like that. You know, it's going to be ugly out there. If you that wind coming off Lake Erie going to bite you right in the ass like a pit bull dog. I believe in the Browns this game. I believe in Shedeur. There's a different type of energy, like when Joe Burrow stepped onto that field. Shedeur brings that same type of energy.
I agree.
He brings it to the offense. He brings it to the defense.
He does.
And this is why they're going to win the game.
Kinsey, you're not going to like what I have
No, I love it. I love when all, because your rule. If you all pick one, and then I'm going to pick the Niners.
But you have no choice but to pick the team that you love, right?
No, but
So
you guys
you're not
have false
objective
hope
at all,
in this kid.
right?
It's his second start. You're playing against Robert Saleh and that defense. No, ain't gonna happen.
Robert Saleh is a much better defensive coordinator than he was a head coach. So I'm going to give you that.
Thank you.
But you lost your two superstars on defense.
I know. Without Fred, it's tough.
Here's the stat of the week to me. Your 49ers are 22nd in the league in yards allowed.
Yes, sir.
And even worse than turnovers.
But think of this. The Cleveland Browns are second in the league in yards allowed, so 22nd versus second. And it comes down to those two defenses because Brock Purdy did struggle here and there, especially in the first half, the other night against Carolina on Monday night. Short week, fairly long flight, tough weather. I don't know that Brock Purdy's going to be great, and I believe that Shedeur is going to get better and better with more and more practice reps with his starters. And Judkins will go for 105. And I believe that Shedeur, and maybe they'll start him off with some simpler throws to make, but I got him 15 of 25 for 220, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. I still think they'll get him once because he's still...
They're winning with that,
Yeah. And if Judkins can get 105 and they can win the clock 33-27, then they'll win the game. I got 20-17, so I'm still in your ballpark.
This is big, though. This is valuable for Shedeur. Regardless of what happens in this game, is as a rookie quarterback, you got to learn how to play in these different environments.
You do.
The game against the Raiders, completely different than what's going to happen this Sunday. These are so important. This is a stepping stone in his career. One more thing I will add.
By the way, in Boulder, it got cold.
He's been in
he's been in that.
Yeah.
No, 100%. But that's how you learn with what he has right now in Cleveland. He didn't have that defense in Boulder, though. I promise you that. And he didn't have a run game at all. So you've got to learn about the team you're on how to win different types of games. Against the Raiders, the defense played great. Still had to find some explosive plays. Just don't make the big mistake. Same thing this week. It might not be a shootout. It's going to go back and forth. Again, just protect the football. Make the throws when they're there. Just make sure you protect it and make the right decision. One thing I will say, though, this week, I would love to see him get some reps in the red zone. I know the Wildcats been working.
They're going to pull the Wildcat, 100%.
I know, but look, it's tough to say that because I get it as a mind of a play caller. Why stop running something that's been working all season, or we've used it a couple times and we're efficient in it? But you have to let him learn in the red zone because there's going to be times going forward where he's going to need to lean back on some experience on a 3rd and goal or a 4th and goal to win the game. And if you don't let him do it now, he's not going to have that in those moments. So let him get comfortable, even if just give him 1st and 2nd down. And then if you want to go 3rd down Wildcat, maybe go for it on 4th down, sure. But he's got to get some reps in the red zone. Every rep for him this week, regardless of what the situation is so valuable for his development going forward. So they got to put him in great position.
Okay, the game's about to start, so I got to get this quickly. But I have Niners 17-10, just so you guys know. But we do have Bears Eagles right now. So
right now?
Yeah. Right now on it.
All right, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I see the Browns beating the Niners. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. All right.
They had media availability this week where he was asked a rather interesting question by a reporter
this with the arena,
and had a rather interesting response. I'll let you guys take a listen.
From you, but
that's so fake.
I want to say that Kevin Stefanski is sabotaging you.
So you just want to start trouble, huh?
No, I want to ask you.
He said Kevin Stefanski sabotaging you.
Yeah, well,
ask him about
what
the media
do
talking
outside
about
the building isn't really in my control. It's not in my power. So I don't. You act like I go out there and tell them to do whatever. That's not nothing I could control or nothing I could do. But overall, I'm just happy to be here. Coach Stefanski been coaching since I got here, and he's been doing a very great job. With everything that's going on.
But I like that. Do you want to hear the follow up to that? Or?
They can't stand each other. They can't stand.
Man, you can see it, right?
You can see it.
But I blame the coach, though. I blame the coach first.
Coach Duval?
Yeah, because first of all, I'm a 21-year-old rookie, right? And you guys drafted me. If you didn't draft me in the 1st round, 2nd round, you did draft me in the 5th round, right? And now I am your starting quarterback. Support me. If my style is different or my swagger, whatever it may be, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're a grown up. You probably got probably got kids, so you know how to deal with these. Like my son, it's weird how when my dad, I had to be a certain way. Now he's a certain way, and it's like you adjust. All I'm saying is for us to win and do the best for our franchise, I need the older coach that's been around to teach the young rookie how to do it. And it don't matter who's right or who's wrong. We a team. It's like, and you could tell Stefanski don't really like Shedeur, and I don't even understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes in high school or teachers, football or coaches, whatever, they might not just like you, just wherever it is. But this is our job now. And I work with players, right? When I played that I didn't like, right? And I ain't gonna say their names, but they know I didn't like them. They know it. But when we got between them white lines, y'all, we put that and we strapped them that face mask up and the helmet, put the mouthpiece in. I got your back. I do not like you, but I'm not gonna let nobody hurt you or harm you. I want the best for us. They need to do that because Shedeur is their franchise right now. It might not be tomorrow, but right now I'm the guy. Yeah. Interesting.
I'll say this, though. I love Shedeur's answer.
Great answer.
Love Shedeur's answer.
Strong black man.
A younger Shedeur might have answered a little more childlike. This is a mature answer. It was honest enough. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a lie. He didn't come out there and say, Kevin Stefanski's been nothing but kind to me. Nah, he was just like, Stefanski been the coach since before I got here. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He
did say that. Yeah.
That's true. You know what I mean?
He ended it with he's a great coach.
Because if we're being honest,
but
Shedeur's been put
he said
in
a lot before he called him a great coach.
He's been drafted by a general manager that clearly wants him there, but a head coach that not so clearly wants him there. Shedeur's stuck. He's stuck between two parents that we don't necessarily know their relationship. One loves the kid, the other doesn't necessarily love the kid, but they all living under the same roof. So go out there and survive, kid. Shedeur went out there, got his first dub. Now go out there and do it again, kid. Like, Shedeur has really been put in a pretty terrible situation, but shout out to him for overcoming, at least thus far, in the entirety of the situation, because it's only going to get more difficult from here. Like, it doesn't get any easier, Shedeur. So I love how he handled it. That's maturation. Everybody wants to beat Shedeur down when he doesn't answer questions in a mature standpoint. I got to big up him because that was incredibly mature, Care Bear.
I think it's an insane question to ask. Not insane from the like. I don't think the reporter should have asked it, but it was also like, what do you think you're going to get out of here? If they're asking someone if they believe they're being sabotaged, especially a professional athlete in the status that Shedeur Sanders has right now, is attempting to sabotage him.
Yeah.
He goes out there and he says, "Oh, like what was your goal? What did you think he was going to say? Were you looking for the coach speak answer? Like, what is Shedeur supposed to say in that regard? If you were asked that, Shady, what would you respond with?
What Shady you asking me? The guy that's the man, or the guy that's trying to be the man?
You in your rookie season. Do you think Coach Reed is trying to sabotage you?
Can't use a different name. He ain't even two different coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
I hear
Henry's
you.
the greatest.
Yeah, no, I know. But
he
saying
know
like
how to treat his players. So let's just say Coach Chip. Can we say that?
Yeah. We'll say you think Coach Chip Kelly's trying to sabotage you?
I would say next question. No, I wouldn't say that. But I would answer like Shedeur. This because I'm trying to be honest, right, and respectful, and I don't want to piss him off. He already don't like me. Like, it's not a secret that Stefanski don't like Shedeur, so he's trying to be. But I will say this: the one thing I do like about Shedeur, even though he's being respectful to his coach because he don't like him, he still show his side who he is, though.
Yeah.
His swagger, his trash talking, like, you know what I'm saying, the confidence. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It's some coaches that hate that. And I'm thinking, like, why? Are you not confident, coach? Why you want? What you want me to be like? I'm just trying to make it as a rookie. No.
Yeah.
If I'm bad, I know I'm bad. Muhammad Ali told me that. Muhammad Ali said, if you bad, you know you bad.
Hello.
Now, look, I'll ask y'all the hard question, though. Do you guys actually think Kevin Stefanski tried to sabotage Shedeur?
Duh.
Oh, really?
Why that? Yo, think about this real quick. Any other quarterbacks you've seen, when they get to the red zone, they go straight to Wildcat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of that. I've seen a little bit of it, not a lot of it. You watch Shedeur, the first thing, I drive away down there, you take me out to do the Wildcat? About to be my touchdown pass. Let me get that. No?
I don't think so in that.
Come on.
Shady, I don't think that's good evidence as to why he sabotaged him. I thought that was really good play calling. And
Yeah,
let me tell you why, Tuval. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Acho on that one.
That it worked. You know this. Let's nerd out.
It could be, it could not be, but like it still was a good play call.
Inside the 20, the field is now longer than it is wide. The field is 53 1/3 wide, and it's obviously, as y'all know, it's 110, 120 if you count the end zones. Once you get inside the 20, that field starts to get real small. All of a sudden, defenses can play cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the 15, and there's just bodies everywhere. For a young rookie in Shedeur Sanders who didn't even clearly see cover 3 earlier on in the game, I think it was smart. So is Stefanski sabotaging Shedeur? I will listen to the argument, but I won't listen to the argument based on putting in Quinshon Judkins in the Wildcat. Like, I'll listen to it. Shady, that's not good evidence.
Well, listen to me then, right? Okay. So it wasn't in the 20, right? It was on like the 5.
Yeah.
He threw a bomb, but 50, 60 yards, right?
Yep.
He catches it, and he falls down like the 4 or 5. It was close, okay? The next play, you go to Wildcat. Yo, let me play action. Easy pass. That's simple. That's simple stuff.
Think about it. We saw it with Taysom Hill and Drew Brees. So I'm not going to sit here and say that was sabotage. I'll listen to you, Shady, but please go back to the courtroom. Give me some more evidence. So if you want to convict Stefanski of sabotaging Shedeur, I need better evidence. Because Taysom Hill's...
I agree. Like, yes, it can be, but I don't think that's the best. I don't think that's the best evidence to solidify that.
Done it. Jackson Dart, before he was a starter, he subbed out Russ to do it. Jalen Hurts,
like Winston Watson, I don't know.
Team, he came in to do it as a rookie. Like,
I a lot of play calling with Watson wasn't great either though. I think Stefanski's just not that great of a play caller.
We don't see this game
or coach.
More evidence, cool.
It is what it is,
right?
Yep.
Next game against the
regardless of who the quarterback is.
And the first thing go to Wildcat, you gonna be like, oh, that's just what they do.
The play calling has not been great.
I just think it makes sense. It worked.
I just feel like this: if I'm a running back and I get us all the way down the field to the goal line, and you take me out, why are you taking me out?
Eagles do that with Saquon.
Let me say it again. They don't do that with Saquon today.
Last year, that's all they did. Jalen Hurts, tush push.
Oh, but that's them guys. Because I ain't with that. I mean,
you said that.
I'm like, yo, you let them do this? But anyway,
yep.
Forget the tush push.
Yep.
If you take me, I'll take you all the way down to the goal line, and you take me out the game. Because I know players that did that before, it was over contracts. Yeah, you know, I got the touchdown situation, incentives. They don't make it the touchdown, because if I do, then You see it all the time. Why are you taking me out?
Yeah. I hear you. To me, the better evidence of sabotage is Shedeur not getting any first-team reps during camp.
Yeah.
When Dylan Gabriel is getting first-team reps in camp. Not getting any first-team reps in season. I'll listen to it. I still don't love it. I think to some degree that's standard.
Shedeur was getting less reps than practice squad guys.
That's just more proof of them not rocking with Shedeur.
Correct.
Right? The way he talks to you, he know you don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ask about certain people, you can tell if I like him or not.
Yeah. The kicker is, can you dislike somebody if they're winning? Because let Shedeur mess around and beat the Niners. Stefanski, you better put the biggest smile on your face you've ever smiled in your life.
Yeah.
Because that would be the biggest win the Browns have had in 3 years.
Facts. No, it would be crazy.
What a game,
if they go out there. They play them this weekend.
It might be in the Bay.
It's I believe it's in San Francisco.
It's in the Bay.
Yeah.
I believe it's in the Bay.
Yeah, no, that
would be tough though. Is it in the Bay? Because it can't be, because to play in Vegas and then back during
No, it's in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland? Bet. It's in Cleveland.
Okay,
Bet.
yeah. Yeah, it's in Cleveland. The next 2 games, Cleveland and then or 49ers, and then they get Tennessee. There is a super chat I wanted to read before we get to some other stuff though. Acho, he said, Acho, do your thing. Or do you think Shedeur is getting all of the first team reps now, or is DG still splitting some?
He said he's getting the first team reps now.
But all of them?
Yeah, from what I've heard, he's getting the first team reps now.
Okay. And that's a fair split. If he's named the starter and that's the case.
Here's the problem. The problem is Kevin Stefanski did himself no favors. So now we can't give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You did yourself no favors. So now we have to assume you're trying to sabotage him when you put in Quinshawn and the Wildcat. Now we have to assume you're trying to sabotage him when Shedeur ain't getting no first team reps all camp, because you didn't do yourself no favors. You never spoke highly of Shedeur. You never praised Shedeur. If you see her excessively, you never did anything that made us say you rock with the kid. So I can't give you the benefit of the doubt. I do not mind somebody like Shady being a skeptic.
Could he be potentially racist or prejudiced? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. But even outside of that, do I think he is a good coach, bro? What has Stefanski had a winning record? Double-digit wins, I'll say that. Has he had a double-digit win season since he's been with the Browns? I haven't seen nothing good yet. And it's not to like discredit him as a person. It's just a situation. Fans coaching. He won Coach of the Year 2 times. He's 43-52 in the regular season. What's the record? He's been with Cleveland since 2020. He's been for 5 years. Record history. Year-by-year season results. And this go way back. Goodness gracious. Okay. 2024, 3-14. Okay, so they won 11 games last year. And they won 11 games in 2020. Okay. All right. I will redact my comment on that. But I generally I don't have full context, as far as, I don't know, man. I don't know. This year just ain't been good. I'll say that.
Because Kevin Stefanski, you made your bed, lie in it.
I just think there's a lot of smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right now, won Coach of the Year 2 times.
Probably a duck. That's how I feel about it. Moving forward, Shedeur also had more venue availability. Talking about the game that they're playing this weekend against the 49ers, I'll let you guys take a listen.
Well, it's about belief. The reason why I am so confident in the way I am is the guys around believe. So that's what's most important within having a team, within having an offense, within having to have a spark. You got to have guys that believe. So and I'm fully confident in myself throughout everything. And I'm confident in my team, and I'm sure they're confident in me also.
Fellas, do you guys believe Shedeur can get it done this weekend against the 49ers?
That's asking a lot.
It's crazy.
I'm trying to.
I ain't gonna think it's asking a lot. Can he get it done? Just up like this, yes or no? Can he? Yeah, he could. What's the context that he can? And if he can't, what's the context to that? Or if it's in the middle, what's the context to that? You know, I think he got a good shot.
Be kind. That's asking a lot. You lick your chops against a rookie Q. Robert Saleh has been waiting this moment for his whole life. I get a rookie quarterback, and a rookie quarterback that's coming off a dub, so he probably feeling himself. A rookie quarterback that's probably been reading the press clippings, watching Shady McCoy, watching the Speakeasy. A rookie quarterback that's probably like, dang, I threw for over 200 last year off a week of practice. A rookie quarterback talking like that, I'm licking my chops. I'm blitzing him, and saying, Shedeur, let's see how you can deal with pressure. And now I got a week of film on him, so I know how Shedeur likes to escape. Deep to the right. That's it. Yeah. Shedeur, he doesn't like to escape left. He doesn't spin move. He doesn't step up. Deep to the right. When there's pressure, deep to the right.
He do spin move.
Which way you think I'm bringing my blitz? Hey, edge rusher, stay upfield on the upfield shoulder to the right. Now I got tape on you. Tape exposes everything, so you are asking a lot. Shedeur has it, and it cannot be explained by data, by EPA, by coaching. Maybe he can win, but by no means would I ever bet on Shedeur to win this game. Asking too much.
What's the question again?
Do you believe in Shedeur this weekend against the 49ers?
Well, this is not even about the Shedeur, but the Browns not a good team, right? And the Niners are a good team. So if Shedeur was a 4-year starter, it's hard. Because
answer the question, Shady.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like all Shedeur need to do is have a good game. The Browns defense is going to keep them in the game. If he has a good enough game, he don't got to play great. He could play, you know, it could be mid as long as it's good enough. What? As long as it's good enough, you know. That's
can you answer the question, please? Hold on, ask him again. I don't think he heard it.
Shady, do you believe in Shedeur Sanders this weekend against the 49ers?
I believe in Shedeur. I don't know if I believe in the Browns. That's a fair question. That's a fair answer.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Shedeur gonna do well because for him, a win for Shedeur is looking good, looking solid. I don't think they'll win the game. They are the Browns, right? Shedeur is not LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland was terrible with LeBron. But I don't know if he's LeBron, right? They're a bad team.
Terrible team.
Right? They are. Yeah. So, they won 3 games? Something like
defense,
that.
Man.
I just don't know. You want to know. I don't think the team is going to be a playoff team like the Niners. Or, I don't know, though, because if your boy Brock Purdy shows up like he's been doing this year, they might get a win.
That Browns defense is like that.
Right?
It's like that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you talked about the 49ers defense going to send it at Shedeur. That Cleveland defense is definitely going to pressure Brock Purdy for sure.
Remember, the Browns.
Brock loves to throw the other team the football.
The Browns beat the Niners when the Niners were nice. I think it was 2 years ago. Remember, the Browns went to the Niners went to Cleveland and Brock lost that game.
I don't really watch a lot of the. I don't really watch a lot of the Browns.
I watch the Niners.
It's not a lot to watch.
But like it was, I have to say, the Browns defense will probably keep the Niners to 19 points. Shedeur, can you get to 24? I think 24 points wins the game.
Is Brock playing?
Brock's supposed to,
a lot.
Well, if that's Brock's playing, I don't think he's 19, like 14, 10.
10?
Shady just talking.
You got to be trolling. 10 points?
Hold up, real quick.
24 would be.
They just scored what? 21 with 4 interceptions.
Who they play?
Okay, all right, that's
who they play.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is this though. I'm not because I like Brock. I like little guys that's like beating odds. I like them type of people. But was I wrong about Brock yet?
Shady.
I mean, you watch him play. Everything that Acho says about Brock Purdy being so good, it's always what he used to do back then when he was loaded.
Why he call him a little guy beating the odds?
Yeah, that's it.
He's not like you sound like it's a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not gonna lie. He was the last pick of the draft.
I ain't going that far, but hold up. He's the last pick of the draft, and you ever see him in person? He's my height.
You say you're 6 feet.
I ain't a quarterback.
Oh, fair.
Anyway,
Shady is tall, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The way he's been playing though, are y'all all jokes aside? Are you super like hyped up on Brock Purdy this year? Seriously though.
No.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
So on this show, what happens on occasion is that Kieran shows us images before he shows y'all images. And if y'all ever see like a wild reaction from us is because we saw an image that y'all haven't yet seen.
No, I ain't like that. I don't like that. No, I'm not laughing at that. Y'all can laugh. I'm not laughing.
We've got to do something about AI.
Bro, the
it
pictures
needs a regulatory
when Shedeur wanted to start a job, and they had
Taylor, let him see it, bro.
This is outrageous,
bro. I'm not laughing at that.
Obviously, we gotta talk about Lamar Jackson.
AI has
I'm not
got
laughing
to
at
be
that.
stopped, bro.
Oh my goodness,
shit's not funny.
AI.
Lamar Jackson. Oh man, the Ravens fall short against the Bengals. This is the replies to this tweet, but we'll get to the original. They fall short